It's day 5 of the holiday gift guide, and this one can be done all online. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet. We are on day 5 of the Purple Alphabet Holiday Gift Guide Extravaganza. If you didn't know already, I have been hosting giveaways all week long this week. I had Lakeshore Learning, Think Fun, Smart Games, and a handful of others, and they are all sponsoring some really great giveaways. Today is about my top things that you can find on Amazon, and I am going to be hosting a $25 e-card giveaway to Amazon. Everything I'm going to show you is handpicked by myself and I actually own, and I am going to tell you what my favorites are. But first I wanted to mention the giveaway winners from last week's Dollar Tree giveaway, which were these transparent layering cards, and I gave a whole video on different ways to use them. And this giveaway had several winners, so if you see your name here, you have won. Make sure to contact me to claim your prize within 72 hours. Congrats! Now let's get on to the Amazon goodies. So my first item is all about things that you can use for sensory and a little bit of OT and fine motor skills, and that is in this little bucket here. That's where I keep them. And I'm talking about these tools. So I have a set of tools here. The set comes with all of these tools plus a little syringe that I have hidden away somewhere else. And I cannot tell you how many times I have pulled these out to use them for activities. And time again, you guys are always asking me where I got this. Amazon is where I got this. And it's super affordable, and they've held up so well. I haven't had one break yet. We don't have heavy use, we use light use. But they really focus on all your fine motor skills, and you can use them with all kinds of sensory bins and different activities and transferring. So they are a #1 in my book. Highly recommend. If you do not have this set, you need to get this set because you will use it a lot. My second pick is this transparent solids kit. Now I've had this for a long time, and I actually made a Montessori game out of it, a matching game. So I have mine here in a little tub. And what they are 3-dimensional shapes, and you can open them inside if you wanted to maybe put some rice or sand to measure quantity. You can even put liquid in here. I have them set up for a 3-part Montessori game where you match the name to the picture, or you match the cube to the picture. And so this has been a lot of fun for my girls to do beginning geometry. So they don't even really realize that they're learning geometry, but to them, they think it's just fun, and it's a nice sensorial way to learn about geometric shapes. These I anticipate going pretty far along the years as they grow older, because then we can start to put things inside of them and do a lot more measuring. But for now, we're just learning what the shapes are and matching them up to cards. There are more in the set than I actually use right now, and so that's kind of great. So I just pulled out the ones that I want to work on and then go on from there. I'm going to put links to all these things down below in the description box if you want to go check them out for yourself. So look down there if you want to see them. I also have a video about using Montessori 3-part cards if you're interested in learning how I use them there. And speaking of Montessori, I had to put one Montessori pick in this little gift guide, and that is the Montessori 100 board. I got this on Amazon a couple years ago, and it's been great. The quality is fabulous, and we love the Montessori 100 board. It also comes with this little box filled with wooden numbers in it, and you use that along with the board. Now I have a whole video on how to use a Montessori 100 board, but this is used dominantly for counting 1 to 100, and it's also used to notice patterns in how our number system works. So this whole set has been used in our house over and over again, and I like the quality, and I found it on Amazon, so that's why it's in my Amazon gift list. Another Amazon favorite is this wooden dollhouse set. First of all, I like it because it all fits into this one box. I featured it last year in my gift guide, and it has been a huge hit since. I like it because it leaves a lot to the imagination. The kit contains a whole bunch of blocks, and the blocks can be beds, they could be chairs, they could be benches, they could be whatever you imagine them to be. So there's enough there in the house to configure into many different ways. Here my daughter has just gone to town. She brings the set out and she creates these crazy little situations, and I think they're so cute, and she brings everything to life. So if she was here, she'd tell you what every single one of these things represents, and it just is a really great imagination tool, particularly at a preschool age. So if you have a child that's really into building, or maybe they're into dollhouses, this is a great option. It's a little bit more expensive, but it is a quality item, and it is going to take play far more along than just a regular dollhouse that has everything kind of done for them. That's why I really like this set. It's a huge hit, and you can use it for building, you can use it for dollhouses. It's just great. All right, moving on to writing skills. These books, you guys, these are probably the first books that I had ever bought like this, and now since then they've come out with so many more of these. So what these are their writing skills books. So there's lots of tracing in here. You use a dry erase marker and you go through the book. I love that there's so many pages and there's so many different things to do on each page. That's gonna keep your child so busy. These are great for travel, great for restaurants, great when you just need a minute to cook dinner or something. And each book has a different theme and a different skill. And so they're dry erase and they just wipe right off when you're done. You can use any dry erase marker. These are fabulous. They're by Pretty Books and they just have so many and they're super affordable too. So these, huge hit, they go a long way. I feel a little silly showing this one, but I always get asked about it, especially on Instagram. Where did you get those trays? So these trays have been lifesavers. I use them to hold and house activities. So not house them, I actually use them to prepare activities. So before I start an activity, I'll gather things and place them on the tray so that I have them ready to go to give to my child when we're ready to do something. Or we'll use them for art projects to keep all the art contained in one spot so it's not all over the table, because it has this little lip here and it just works really well. Use it for painting if I want to protect a surface, or maybe we're gluing and I don't want the glue everywhere, and it just wipes right off of here. There's several colors out there. I have 4, but I'm only showing you 3 here because the 4th one is being used. I have a green one and they are a lifesaver. They're nice and large too, so that's another reason why I like them. So make sure if you get these, you get them kind of big. And these are pretty sturdy. Now I got these at Michael's, but I do know you can get them on Amazon. So I'm gonna find them and I'm gonna put a link down below. So if you need these, then you can go and hop them. So I won't necessarily use these as a gift for kids, but for a gift for mom, that's the way to go. A little bit more on the physical activity side, I'm gonna put this board, it's a balance board, on my gift guide. And the reason being is I think this is a really good item to just help your kids gain their balance. So toddlers and preschoolers would use this. I think it's good for up to maybe 100 pounds. It's wooden, and on the back you can see here the part that helps you balance when you put it onto the ground. This has been a really great tool in helping my kids kind of learn how to balance. It's a lot of fun. There's several different ways to do it. It was one of my very first videos I did way back when I started YouTube, so I have a little bit about it from that video. I'll put that down below too. So if you're interested in how this works, you can go take a look at it. But this balance board is super affordable and it's great if you're gonna do obstacle courses. Probably do a video about obstacle courses. Or if you just want something out there in the yard for them to toy around with. It's a lot of fun. So next one I want to talk about is snap circuits. Let me know down below in the comments if you tried snap circuits, because I haven't yet. In fact, this is a gift that I have bought for this year's Christmas for my 6-year-old because I found it on a great deal and I am so excited for her to try it. I think she's gonna really like it. I have a lot of girlfriends who have used it and they've loved it. So if you have tried it, let me know your experience down below in the comments. I'm kind of interested to hear, but I definitely would recommend snap circuits because everyone else is recommending it and I bought it for our Christmas list. A little bit in the technology world. I don't have a lot of technology in our house, but when I do, I try to make it educational. And I don't have the boxes for these anymore, but I have the bags that they come in. And Tiggly. So Tiggly is a brand of toys that go along with iPad apps. And I have 2 different sets. I have one that is the shape set, which I think is for the younger kids. And the shape set goes along with a couple apps, and you just download the apps and you use these shapes right on the board. There's a little sensor on the back, and your child can learn about shapes, and it's a lot of fun. And then there's another one I have that goes up to the next age range, and that's the Tiggly Math. And so the Tiggly Math, my 4-year-old has been loving Tiggly Math, by the way. Tiggly Math comes with these little counters that go 1 through 5, and you use them along with the app in order to do some really simple addition and subtraction exercises on the app. And there's also some counting in there too. Tiggly also has a words one, which we do not have yet, but they're just great, sturdy, really visual, and my kids have been liking this, so I highly recommend Tiggly. It's super affordable too. It's not, you know, a lot of, it's not really expensive, so try Tiggly if you haven't already. And for travel, I've recommended this one before many times for my restaurant kits. If you know what my restaurant kits are and you've been following me for a while, then you know what I'm talking about. This is the travel spirograph. I love this little thing. It's super small, but it's just like the big spirograph, even better, I think. And inside it has all of the different pieces right there, so you can always have them. Simple, compact, can go with you. Big win. definitely a must-have. Great stocking stuffer too. So those are my top Amazon picks for you guys. What do you think? I'm gonna give away a $25 e-card. All you need to do is leave me a comment down below. Tell me which one is your favorite. What would you spend that $25 e-card on? Then head over to the giveaway link to enter to win. You must be 18 years of age or older, have an email address because that's how I'm gonna get the card to you. And you're probably gonna wanna be able to use the Amazon card. So make sure that you can use it in whatever country you are in. Make sure to click subscribe to see more videos like this and give me a thumbs up to show your love.